What's up YouTube? It's Young Man's Daily Red Pill. Back with another upload. I appreciate you guys for clicking on today's video. Be sure to like this video. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy what I have to talk about in this video because it's a crazy story, guys. This is something that I don't think I've ever covered anything close to what we're about to hear in this story on this channel. And we've had a lot of crazy stories, whether it's from emails from guys or just my past experiences with females. But this honestly has to top all the stories I've ever heard because it's just such a crazy, just unbelievable, almost like a movie type of story. All right. And as you can tell from the title, yes, this actually happened. Okay. And I did my research on this just to make sure, just to confirm that everything that was said within this article that I read was actually true. And I went on Reddit, I went on all these different posts. And yes, unfortunately, everything I'm about to tell you actually did happen. So I'm going to dive into this story and basically give you my thoughts and opinions and let you know why this happened, in my opinion, and just kind of warn you guys, because there's a lot of women out there that you might end up marrying that are similar to this woman we're about to talk about, and you will have no idea because she does a bait and switch on you that she has multiple personalities, she's bipolar, she's gonna be depressed if you take away her social media. So this is an insane story and I really wanted to share it with you guys, man. It's crazy to think about just how addicted these women are to validation and to attention, all right? And this is a prime example of exactly what I tell you guys to look out for. And guys that are in my generation know what's up. We know that a lot of women in our generation just crave that attention from other men, and they have to have it. They have to have other men like their posts, other men comment. If they only have that one male comment, the man that they're with, the man that they're seeing, they're not going to feel loved. They're not going to feel important as if they had more men from all over the world like that post. All right, let's just dive into this article. It's absolutely insane, guys. You guys aren't going to even believe what it says. It's crazy. 24-year-old kills self after being scolded by husband for TikTok addiction. Can't make this up, man. Before committing suicide, she recorded her video in which she asked her husband to take care of their 2 kids. So not only is she leaving behind her husband, who I'm sure loved her, but she's leaving behind 2 children. All right? And we're going to read why she decided to take her life. And it's honestly really eye-opening. It's extremely, just really sad, the mindset of this woman and the mentality that a lot of women, not a lot, but there's some out here like this woman that will record themselves for attention and will rebel and act out if they don't get their way, if they don't receive their attention, or if they are put in check. So it says, a 24-year-old woman from Aryalar in Tamil Nadu has committed after she was scolded for spending too much time on TikTok video app. Anitha, who hailed from Peramballur, sorry if I messed that up, recorded a video of her drinking the pesticide. So this chick drinks pesticide on live video on TikTok, records it and uploads it. She was married to 29-year-old Palaniviol and had a 4-year-old daughter and had a 2-year-old son. Sorry if the English seems a little choppy. This was translated actually, okay? Before committing suicide, she recorded her statement in which she asked her husband to take care of their 2 kids. Palanival, who is in the agricultural trade, moved to Singapore a few years ago for work. So this chick decided to end her own life simply because her husband told her to stay off TikTok, that she was spending too much time on this app instead of spending time with her husband, her family, and her children. Instead, she would rather record herself on TikTok and basically seek attention of other men, TikTok fame, rather than spending time with a man that I'm sure she asked to be married to, okay? And this is the issue that a lot of men have nowadays with all these technologies, all these dating apps. It's just so accessible for women to be able to go out and even just be at home when you're asleep, when you're not around. They can just easily go on their phone and at a couple swipes, they've already got a match. And when you leave out of town on your business trip, you leave out of town doing whatever, or you go to work, guess what? She's inviting that guy over. Or worse, he's coming over to your place, digging her out, and leaving. And then you sleep in that same bed. You sit on that same couch later on that day. So this kind of stuff happens all the time. And this woman, who I'm sure this was probably her ultimate goal. Well, I don't know if she was, it might have just been for attention. But I feel like there might have been something else to this. She clearly was really emotionally involved within this app and posting pictures of herself dancing, wherever she was doing, led her to actually end her own life because her husband put her in check. Her husband said, no more TikTok for you. I'm taking it away. He put her in check, and she didn't like that. Let's keep reading. Anitha was introduced to the app by her friend. Her family members allege that she was neglecting her family and children due to her addiction to the app. When she went overboard while using the app, the family informed her husband, who later called and tried to reason with her to restrict its use. However, the family claims that Anitha refused to let go of the app. In an unfortunate event, while she was busy on the app, her daughter got hurt while playing, while Anitha remained oblivious of what was happening around her. The family members yet again urged her husband to intervene in the matter and asked her to take care of the children. So she's so addicted to the app that she neglects the children, and the children get hurt under her supervision. And this guy clearly has no backbone because his family, or her family members, had to basically say, listen, guy, you need to get your wife in check. You need to check her because she's clearly not paying attention to her own children. She's too caught up in this false sense of being famous, TikTok famous, or social media famous, that she's just neglecting her own children. All right, let's keep reading. This is just sick. While Palinaval called her up, so her husband called her up, he yelled at her over the phone regarding the incident. He is believed to have told her that he would destroy her phone. Okay, that's normal. That's not a threat, okay? Upset after getting scolded by her husband, Anitha took the extreme step and consumed pesticide while recording it on video, which she did upload to TikTok, by the way. If you saw the beginning, there was a picture literally of her consuming this pesticide. It was a screenshot of the actual video. I couldn't find the video for you guys because it had been taken down. She was led to the general hospital at first and later to a private hospital in Trichy, but she did not respond to the treatment and died. Can you guys believe this story? Because when I first read this story, I was just it took me by surprise, honestly, guys. The female's addiction to social media has skyrocketed, and it's only going to get worse. I mean, this app here, TikTok, you guys shouldn't even be having this app, in my opinion. Especially if you're an older guy, you should not be having this app. I don't think even kids should be having this app for various reasons, for privacy reasons. But as a man, you need to stop being on these apps. If your woman has any type of social media like this, you need to cut it off completely. I don't even care if it's business related. They get addicted, and this can happen. This can happen. Sometimes she is not aware of her addiction. She's not aware that she's addicted to something until you call her out on it. How many times have you dealt with a woman in the past where you tell her something that maybe seems pretty obvious to you and to other people around her, like maybe she has an addiction, maybe she has an eating disorder, whatever it is, and she can't see it herself. And then when you do tell her, and it's something that you meant to tell her to help her and to inform her, she takes it out on you instead, and she begins to basically blame you, and she hurts herself, or she threatens to harm herself, or the typical shaming language that a lot of women have done is, I'll kill myself. They'll literally tell you, I will kill myself if you break up with me. How many times have you heard that? I will hurt myself if you break up with me. I can't live without you. I'll literally kill myself if you leave me. That is shaming language. That is to control you. And here in this situation, this woman, who her husband finally communicated with, finally had a backbone, she couldn't take it. She literally had to leave behind 2 children and her husband, who I'm sure loved her, and her family, just because she couldn't put down her TikTok, and she couldn't pay attention to her family, and she took a little bit of scolding because of something that she was not able to see was a problem in her own life. All right, guys? So I just thought I would share this story with you guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. And this is a real story, and I will link it in the description if you want to read it. There's tons of articles on it. Reddit was taking this story and just going crazy with it. It did happen a year ago, but I just found it, and I just was I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that this was something that could happen, and it's crazy. And then the fact that she recorded it live on TikTok. Continue to go your own way so you have to deal with stuff like this. Continue to take the red pill every day. Love you all. Stay blessed. Drop a like on the video. Share my content. Help spread the message. Peace.